Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we now know the exact day the Eagles will report for training camp. We also talk about Devonta Smith. Not only was he hitting home runs over this weekend, he got high praises from a Hall of Fame wide receiver, and this Hall of Famer believes Smitty's going to go off in year 3, and I believe so too. Last but not least, James Bradberry and Darius were the best cornerback duo in the NFL last year. Why do people forget?
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we scream and fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast, and today we got a lot to get into. But before we do that, Eagle Nation, help your boy out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and ding the bell. Make sure you join notification gang so you know when we go live, you know when we drop videos, and we are back with the YouTube shorts the right way. Little mini stories that I put together that I don't have time to talk about on the big part of the videos, the regular channel, right? The live stream, the videos, all that stuff. But let's hear what John Clark had to say. Eagles single game tickets go on sale tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Make sure you find that one game that you must see, whether it's an away game close to you, a home game, and get your tickets, right? The seats will be most available, the good seats, in the beginning. And I'm trying to get a bunch of Eagle content creators to pick a game and let's go tailgate and show out. And hopefully that game, a lot of the ride or die subs, the guys who be in the comment section hitting the like button, talking on Twitter with us, come through, and we just have a big, fun tailgate. You know what I mean? We're going to try to make that happen. But listen to this. The Eagles will also hold an open practice at the Link Sunday, August 6th at 7 p.m. Tickets also go on sale for that tomorrow morning. They're a lot cheaper. They're probably like 10 to 15 bucks to watch the team practice at the Link. Still a fun time. I will be there for that. And last but not least, the thing we're all waiting for. Eagles will report to training camp on Tuesday, July 25th. So we all know that there's 90 days when this video is being made. On June 12th, there's 90 days into Eagles football. But July 25th is where the competition starts. Will Cindy Brown earn a starting position over the veteran Terrell Edmonds and the second-year guy Reed Blankenship? Will Tyler Steen get the starting right guard job over Jack Driscoll, who's been there a while, and guys like Cam Jurgens, who at least been under the system for 1 year, a little light, but knows the system, right? Who's going to be the main back, right? And if we do know that DeAndre Swift's the main back, who's the secondary guy? Is it Rashad Penny? Is it Kenny Gainwell? I'm hearing stuff about Trey Sermon. What? It's going to be interesting, right? The linebacking battle. We talked about that on a live stream yesterday and a couple videos, right? Christian Ellis making his name be heard. Davion Taylor got his linebacking coach. It's year 4. He was drafted in the 3rd round. It's now or never for Davion Taylor. For real. He don't get a 5th-year option. Who's going to be that second linebacker to step up? How much of an impact is Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith going to make in training camp after already impressing in little OTAs? Is Quez Watkins' comeback season really here? There's so many questions, but good questions, not bad questions, because the core we know, the O-line, besides the right guard, check. Tight end, check. Wide receivers, check. We're going to talk about Smitty in a little bit. The leader of the team, Jalen Hurts, check. Best duo in the NFL at cornerback, check. A dominant D-line, check. So the questions that we do have are good. The answers are even better. Hassan Reddick coming for 16-plus sacks, not just 16. So much good stuff. But let's listen to what Hall of Fame wide receiver Terrell Owens had to say about Devonta Smith. Shout out to the Alabama touchdown page. Terrell Owens stamps Devonta Smith. He gets the TO stamp. Let's see what he said. I've admired this guy's game for so long. He's been excelling ever since. He's obviously doing really great things in Philly where the expectations are high. His game speaks for itself. Again, when a player of that magnitude just understands and loves what he's bringing to the table in year 2 to a city that expects nothing but greatness at a position that this city could not draft like forever. Think about it. T.O.'s one of the best wide receivers to ever play. Single season for the Philadelphia Eagles. We traded for him. You know what I mean? A.J. Brown traded for him. We only got a couple homegrown talents. Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin. Maclin was the last guy to get a K prior to both A.J. and Devonta getting a K. Remember, A.J. Brown had a game with only 7 yards when he was hurt. Devonta Smith, week 1, had 0 yards. Everybody was like, we don't know how to use both of them. You got to calm down. The true ones always knew that was a freak accident. Smitty comes back and just goes bang, bang, boom, boom. Early in the season versus the Washington Commanders, a $169. Sheesh. Catching double team passes. Real recognize real. Chad Johnson also talked about why he would love to play in Philly, because if you are a good receiver and you in Philly, we gonna give you all the props. We gonna make your job be easier. They call wide receivers divas. Well, if you a great wide receiver in Philadelphia, we'll be the diva for you. We'll talk you up for you. You don't got to do nothing. And Devonta Smith has been humble, silent, and he did call himself a top 10 wide receiver, and I believe he is. Just look at what he's done while playing with another great guy. It's not that easy to do it. Now, look, I do want to show what he was doing. And again, athletes are athletes. Devonta Smith with a home run. Let's take a look at the highlights of his, softball charity game. Let's look at it. Let me turn the volume off, though, because I don't know if that's going to demonetize me. Bang, look at that. Devonta just going to walk, just knocks it out the park. Welcome to the charity softball game. Devonta Smith. Then you got Jalen Hurts, hat backwards. You know what I mean? He's a gamer, too. We're going to have a YouTube short come out tomorrow around 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, a YouTube short about Jalen Hurts just being the ultimate gamer, but Eagle fans were a little nervous. I think Goddard said some important stuff there just about the team. But look, Jalen Hurts knocking it out the park. BG, Avonte Maddox. Again, the Eagles' love was there. There was other guys, too, like Waddle was there. Saquon Barkley was there. Look at Jalen with the gritty. But Team Smith wins. And, of course, why wouldn't Devonta Smith's team win? And hold up. We got to play for this, though. We got to play the noise for this. Gilly over there just getting the crowd hype with a EAGLES, Eagles. Shout out to Gilly and them. They do great stuff with the what they call it, Barstool Sports and all. I think they're the ones who started Barstool, and it's grown to be huge. But Gilly, an Eagle fan for sure. Now let's talk about what Thomas R. Peterson had to say, because I'm hearing about the Dallas Cowboys having the best duo. I'm hearing about Miami Dolphins having the best duo. I'm hearing some other duos that can climb up throughout the season. Well, the season got to be played, because Thomas R. Peterson, go follow him on Twitter, did a great job explaining like how dominant it was. Oh, but guess what? You guys didn't play that many good teams. Who cares? We play who we play. We'll see what happens this year. But going into the year, you cannot look at this stat and say, yeah, they're not that good, or they're not the best. Show me better. Guys who have never played together. Passer rating on 162 total pass attempts against Darius Slay and James Bradberry in 2022. And let me just talk about this. Before we talk about the passer rating being only a 64.7, and that's why they're the best duo in the league, think about this. There's 17 games in a season. Right? 10 pass attempts times 17 games is 170 pass attempts. Okay? Stay with me. I'm not trying to act like you're not smart enough to understand this, but there's trolls who are not smart enough, so I got to break it down. They don't get targeted that much. And think about this. When there's a great corner on one side and an average corner on the other side, don't target the great one, just flood the other one with targets. 10 attempts times 17 games is 170 attempts. There was only 162 attempts. That means they only threw at this duo maybe 9 point something per game. 17 game sample size. They only threw nine times. 9 times a game. That means they target the middle of the field. Maybe Avonte Maddox got targeted. Maybe Josiah Scott got targeted. Maybe a safety was matched up man-to-man and he got targeted. Maybe a linebacker got targeted. Because clearly, a $162 and a 17-game sample size is only 9 targets go to the cornerbacks. That means we do got to shore up the middle of the field. I don't believe Avonte Maddox was getting cooked because he does what he does. Now, when he was out and Josiah Scott and other guys were in there, I don't know. But to see only 162 total pass attempts in 17 games, I'm like, huh? They don't get targeted. And when they do, only 64% passer rating. Lockdown. Gilmore and Diggs, that's a good combination. Got to see it. Xavier Howard and what's his name? Y'all know, the guy from the Rams. He's bounced around a couple times now. Ramsey. Sounds good. But this doesn't just sound good. It was good. We not projecting what they're going to do. We expecting something similar to this. A year older, but I believe this coordinator is going to get more out of these guys. I believe this defensive line is going to make their job even easier. Y'all already know how we do. If you made it to the 12-minute and 30-second mark, hold up, wait. We got the Philly dog hats. Now, this is going to show the green screen behind it. That's why you see with the dogs, it's moving. This is the Kelly green one. But this is the midnight green one, Philly dogs. But the Kelly green one won't show up on the green screen, so you can see what the fabric looked like a little bit. But listen, we got the Kelly green, midnight green. You really can't see the midnight green, but get your Philly dog hats. It's Kelly green on the bottom. Nice PTP on the side. The link will be in the description and pinned to the top of the comment section. Leave your thoughts in the comment section, Eagle Nation, whether it's just about the baseball game, Devonta Smith year 3. Give me your stat prediction for Devonta Smith year 3. And if you don't got nothing to say, do your boy a favor and hit that muscle emoji. The comments help. And you know what else helps? That like button. Y'all be killing it, and I greatly appreciate it. Ding the bell, too. Join notification, gang. That's how you know you really rock with the Philly Talk Podcast. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.